Good morning, good morning, everyone. This is your Hall of Famer, Director Marlon Green, synchronizing the universe with positive energy. If our leaders could have done it by now, they would have done it. They are idiots. And you women that follow idiots are also idiots, whether you notice it or not. Let's jump straight into leadership decision and implementation philosophy and concepts which our leaders are incapable of doing. Okay, let's start off with uh in what the in okay, yeah, let's going back from the lessons and the documentaries that I've been showing off for Gaia. The United States secret space program and the military industrial complex are headed by dishonorable people because they want to display our technology from a position of strength, but they should be basing that off of economic advantages and requirements out in space. Because what's happening is these billionaires are harboring up the resources, limiting our creativity and expansion in culture, finances, and spirituality. Our idiots are dumb, and as long as we have cretins in key positions, like the Pope, a sympathizer for the Draco, we need to get rid of these guys because they haven't gained any advantages, and so far, alien DNA looks inferior instead of superior. Because whether you like it or not, if you're a god or have a god's complex, sooner or later, you're going to have to show up and do shit right on the spot and correct it. Because having people guess at every turn what you're going to do is not helping them when you do show up. You throw everything else off in disarray. Okay, the reason why I wanted to help with full disclosure is because simple as this: our idiots our leaders are idiots. They'll listen to the cabal. They'll listen to the Draco. They'll listen to the Oracle. They'll listen to every fucking thing else but what they supposed to be doing. I don't have medical. I don't have dental. I don't have money in the bank. I don't have a job. I don't have a lot of shit that you all take for granted. And you bitches that serve them other cultures more than your own, like Dallas police chief Renee, y'all bitches need to get y'all heads out y'all ass because y'all follow them white folks and y'all wouldn't even appreciate your educated black man. I called you bitches about 4 times on racism issues. You just let the shit go by. Then every time you come on, y'all helping white folks. They only hired you because you give up the pussy the quickest, not because you solve problems the fastest. Okay? And also, space and explorers. Y'all bitches gonna have to start giving me props too because people like LL Cool J does. LL Cool J is not caught within the curse of insecurity like the Cabal and the Illuminati, where they can't say your name in fear giving you power or power over them. Well, I don't need y'all saying my motherfucking name because I'm the one stopping Sheba from coming through portals. I'm the one that's technically proficient for this time, this universe, and this galaxy. And if the Guardians could have done a better job before now, they would have. But I do want the spirit beings to come back because they're culturally cohesive. They don't hide, and we like them coming around with their technical abilities. Keeping the space gate away from me, a creative, intelligent, outgoing, and positive person. If the Guardians are positive, what's taking them so long to help us reach our next level? We have all of these beings coming from higher densities, 6, 7, 8, 9 density, coming down just to help us, and we still fucking up. Our leaders would rather hire a bunch of bitches and give access to porn stars and freaks before they're Hall of Famer. But we're not going to put up with that shit no more. And I'm going to disrupt everything I can until y'all bitches learn some respect, okay? Y'all be on this woman shit and y'all fuck up shit as you go along, and your pussy is right along with it, the blame for these problems. And as long as y'all minority women degrade yourself, degrade your husbands, degrade your country, degrade you're gonna always be under this fucking spell. And they're gonna be preacher wars coming up because a lot of these preachers are cretins and they do a lot of shit contradictory to the teachings in the Bible. And if y'all gonna put something in the fucking Bible, put this in the Bible. Consistency is what get things done in this universe. You heard what I said? I said whether you a God, whether you a regular person, or whether you an alien, you can relate to this. Consistency is what get shit done in this universe, because jumping up, popping up, getting stuff done at the spur of a moment is not how you get things done in reality. A lot of these reality shows teach you how to be stupid, like hip hop, Housewives, Jerry Springer, and all the rest of these windy shows and gossip shows. Y'all bitches ain't shit, and you need to be better sports like LL Cool J. And LL Cool J don't need to say my name because LL Cool J isn't 4 for 4 supporting Hall of Famers. Jerry Jones, LaDainian Tomlinson. Who else I helped get in? Jerry Jones. And Jerry Jones owed me a fucking favor, and I'm not saying no, because they'll talk a lot of shit and you don't know the whole story. Next thing you know, you getting abused. I'm calling Dallas Cowboy HQ. Last time they had a woman. This time they had a young guy that hung up. And so when they hang up and they don't answer our phone calls, when they need you, we need to do the same thing. And if Dallas Cowboys fall out of favor with me, you can forget about winning seasons. And you bitches all across Texas that do underhanded shit. I got a lot of family members that I'm not telling you about and friends in Texas, and they help me too. So if y'all bitches think you're going to continue to do underhanded things like put tickets on my cars because you fucking cops are horrible snoops and you use all of our information against us. You're horrible people. Nobody likes you. And we're going to put black bitches at the back of the line because putting them at the front of the line so much is not getting anything done. Contradictory leaders like Congressman Lewis, Civil Rights March, they always talking about Martin Luther King. Motherfuckers, can't you see that they've already rescinded back most of the advantage of Martin Luther King? And I am an integrator and have a degree in integration. And you're fake if you're talking about integration and you don't get along with people that are integrators, especially if they have a degree. Shows exactly what's wrong with y'all preachers today. You recycle the same old sermons and you could never get over that hump in leadership, but yet and still y'all use the church funds against minorities and honorable men. We're going to start attacking your wives. We're going to start attacking your business. I'm already attacking your spirituality. Your statues are gone, and much more shit that y'all going to lose. You fuck with us, we're going to fuck with you. Don't do business with Judge Joe Holland, 1st Precinct, Denton, Texas. He's a fucking pedophile, and he's fucking this secretary. Don't fuck with Frederick Stevenson. He's a pussy buying motherfucker selling vouchers during Hurricane Katrina. Y'all cherish bitches like him before me. These fucking cretins of doctors. I'ma call VA doctors out because they don't know what the fuck they're doing. They say bulging disc is normal. They say torn posteriors in the shoulder area is normal. They say degenerative disc disease. There's nothing wrong with it. Well, why don't you measure, motherfucker? You know why y'all don't measure the distances of these injuries? Because y'all full of shit and you pass the buck. And if you've been with the government over 20 years, more than likely, you got the same problem. Y'all bitches ain't shit. Okay? Oh, Drake owns strip clubs. So if you bitches thinking about being a role model or a leader, that's not the way to go. And going back to the space program, they've been recycling my ideas. They haven't been putting metal in the gloves to navigate. They haven't been giving concepts to catch beings with telepathy. They know who I am. If they don't want to deal with me, fine. I can go to other parts of the universe. White folks, y'all bitches are successful to racism, insensitivity, and insecurity. That's your fucking problem because the universe is big enough to where we can manage that. And so far, y'all just do this petty ass shit, recycling hatred, racism, and bigotry and want to get awarded for it. No more, motherfuckers. And you black bitches and you colored bitches need to get y'all heads out y'all ass. The black bitches are the ones that's falling behind the fastest and staying behind the longest. While the Latinos, the Asians, and the other minorities, they have sense enough to at least listen. You tell the black bitches something, they ignore you, then go turn around and listen to the white folks. That's bullshit. And y'all white folks quit spoiling our bitches. We know they ain't shit. And we gonna take our resources back from Africa. And even if Africa breaks away 1,000,000 years from now, we still claiming it. And you fucking Nordics, you need to stay up out of our culture and politics. Because if y'all think y'all did a better job, you did a worse job. Look at this fucking planet. Y'all prospering. I can't afford a wife. Y'all fucking humans, extraterrestrials, taking our resources and they worshiping you from these religious sects. Y'all bitches ain't shit. If you smart, y'all sure leave a fucking mess. And when your IQ surpasses your ability, you need help, motherfuckers. You can't levitate everything. And sooner or later, you're going to have to get your hands dirty. How many of y'all actually know how to do shit with your hands? Is what I want to know. The fuck is wrong?